There's a jackal in the room! There's a jackal!
Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin. There's no jackal.
The jackal! Welcome to Last Call. I'm Kevin Dragone.
I'm Shawn Proctor.
And tonight we're going to be switching things up, and I'm going to be giving you a review on a movie that you should be watching. And that movie is Sleepwalk with Me.
And now I have not seen it, so I am just along for the ride like you.
That's normally what they say. So, Sleepwalk with Me follows Matt Pandamiglio, who is facing some big life-altering decisions, like, what is he going to do with the rest of his life? Is he going to end up being a comedian? Is he going to finally commit and marry his girlfriend of 8 years? And what is he going to have for dinner? The movie was written, directed, and stars Mike Birbiglia, who is a famous comedian. And it's actually based on a true story. Sleepwalk with Me is a comedy act he did, a one-off Broadway show, and a book that he wrote. So, if you're a fan like I am, while you're watching this movie, he throws in a lot of his routine and act through the course of the film, and you can really pick it up. For starters, the character's name is Matt Pandamiglio. He does a skit about pandas in Two Drink Mike. In the one of the CDs, I believe, one of his routines, he talks about how his father always says "hush." I mean, that's just something he throws in the movie. He's a huge lover of pizza, and so the thing about this movie is he has all this stress like coming down his shoulders. He's having the pressure from his parents saying, "Are you ever going to get married? Are you going to get yourself together?" And while all that's happening, that level of stress affects his sleepwalking. He actually is diagnosed with REM disorder, and in the beginning it's actually kind of humorous, but it starts to actually become very dangerous and life-threatening to him. So it's a very genuine and real film. It actually, what it does more is you really get to take a peek into the life of what it's like to be a comedian. I know a lot of people think because they can make their group of friends or family laugh that that's all it is. But I mean, this really dives into like the harsh reality that, you know, maybe you aren't that funny, or, you know, maybe people don't like you, you know, they don't find you charming or charismatic. And Mike Birbiglia he shines. You feel for him. It's like so awkward. I mean, this movie right now is on Netflix, so for all you Netflix subscribers, I know Shawn has Netflix, so he really doesn't have any excuse why he should not watch this. It's really short, direct, it gets to the point, it gives you the warm and fuzzies. I am a huge fan of Mike Birbiglia. He's a great storyteller, and his acts are like very clean. And when I say clean, he's not like Anthony Jeselnik or, God forbid, Dane Cook.
Well, is he like Daniel Tosh? I mean, because I like that level of sensitivity.
No, he's not like Daniel Tosh either. When you're listening to the comedy album Sleepwalk with Me, which is based on the film, or his latest one called My Girlfriend's Boyfriend, you're along for the ride. He tells a story start to finish. Everything gets wrapped up. He's wonderful. He's one of my favorites. I actually tweeted that he is indeed the white Bill Cosby for our generation, and he did retweet it. So,
well, but did he ask you whether you wanted a Jello pudding pop?
No, he didn't. I really do enjoy listening to him, and he's actually going to be playing in Atlantic City sometime in June. I will put right here when the date actually is, And below, if you really want to see him, how you can get tickets. Obviously, with all the millions and millions of people that watch our videos, we normally pair a beer with a film. And the only reason why I chose Brooklyn Brewing Company was because if you watch the film, you can see in most scenes at the bar that everybody's drinking Brooklyn Brewing Company. So, that's why we picked that for this review.
And if you want to know what he thought of this beer, follow him on Untappd.
And this little link right here. Or somewhere on the screen.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It'll be there.
It's like the kind of movie you just don't want it to end. Like as soon as it's over, you wouldn't mind seeing, like, just to see what happens afterwards. It's 4 caps for me. I mean, the Mike Birbiglia, for his first time writing and directing and acting, I mean, he knocks it out of the park. So, I really hope that you guys enjoyed as much as I do, and I hope that Shawn enjoys it as well, and he enjoyed my review. So what are you going to give my review?
You know what? So I get to push you over and finally go into the driver's seat here. I am very curious about the movie. I do sometimes like to watch small, dramas, and the acting is a little bit more intricate. Characters and not look at something so broad as some of the superhero stuff we have been talking about. So I am curious about the movie. I would definitely give you a review 3 caps, because the one question I end up with is sometimes like, how small does it go? Because I have been burned very badly by some indie movies where you don't know how universal it's going to end up being. Mm-hmm. So I would want to know a little bit more about those kinds of things. But with a movie like this, usually what you do with them is you turn them on and give them about 10 minutes, and then start to feel whether it engrosses you. I mean, Lost in Translation is a small movie. It's intense. It's intimate, and then but it carries you through.
Well, that sounds fair. Hopefully, you'll give it the movie 4 caps after you're done watching it. But until then, I'm Kevin Dragone.
And I'm Shawn Proctor.
All right, thanks for watching. Cheers.
Yeah, that. Cheers.
There's this jackal in the room! There's a jackal in the room! There's a jackal! The jackal! There's this jackal in the room! There's this jackal in the room! There's a jackal! The jackal!